And Sami Zayn is looking fired up tonight, ready to display his heart.
That heart has been a major factor in propelling Sami to the top levels of superstardom in WWE. Sami's been a relentless competitor since the very start of his career. He's had the odds stacked against him constantly and has been determined to break through every single time.
And Zayn is looking even more determined than ever in this match.
And he's squaring off against the pariah of the Mysterio family, Dominic.
Put some respect on Dom's name, Saxton, or he'll show you the true meaning of prison justice.
Just disrespectful.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Momentum has completely shifted to Dominic.
Yeah, tough night so far for Sami. So much damage inflicted. Oh, that's just insulting.
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Look at this, just what a barrage of stops.
Sami Zayn, takedown.
The coaching clutch. Dominic Mysterio approaching the finish line of this match. Tap.
Please tap. How's he going to get out of this predicament?
Elbows his way out.
Boom! We all know that Sami has the ability to take flight in the ring and land some explosive aerial attacks. How do you counter that?
You've got to ground Sami. Keep him off the top rope. Bring him into the middle of the ring and take him down to the mat, or target his legs and nullify his ability to climb the ropes. Whichever strategy you choose, the bottom line is you cannot let Sami get airborne.
Look at that high
Splash.
End of the line for Zayn.
2 count. And this one is over.
Here is your winner!
A superstar claims to have done hard time. Dominic Mysterio doesn't show anyone even 1 ounce of respect. He thinks it's all about him. And that other people should just roll over, give him what he wants.
That's right. What mommy's Dom wants, he gets. And don't downplay Dominic's time in the joint. It hardened him. Made him a tougher man than even his own legendary father.
Did Dominic hand you those talking points? In any case,
Diving headbutt.
and Dominic is now dictating the pace.
Somehow Jay's got to turn the momentum around.
And it's Jay being on the receiving end of some fury there.
Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Dominic.
We're seeing a new element of brutality to Jey Uso's in-ring approach. Do you think that works in his favor tonight?
Absolutely it does. Jey Uso's more dangerous than ever. I don't think any opponent can be
Batten down the hatches. These two are loading.
Back and forth, blow for blow. Here we go. It's slugging it out, going head to head.
Fire with a stretch.
That will leave you stunned.
Great strength being shown here. What a throw. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. And he has an answer for Jay.
Wicked kick to the face. Oh, that might have just broken something.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Seated drop kick.
Dominic stepping up to the top. Look at the height.
Frog splash. Look at Jay. His lights are off.
It's over. It is over.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominic.
It's the unbreakable bond of father and son that has made this rip between Rey and Dominic Mysterio cut so deeply. A family split in two by a son's decision to turn his back on his dad.
Dominic just wanted to be his own man, and that was never going to happen while standing in the shadow of his father's legacy.
Well, hopefully tonight can settle some of their differences. I still have hopes for healing and reconciliation in the Mysterio household.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
And now Mysterio has all gears in motion.
But Mysterio won't give up, guys.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
He was waiting for him to make his move.
A counter answered by another counter.
I think it's fair to say the difference maker here could be Rey Mysterio's heart, wouldn't you?
I absolutely agree, Cole. Rey's size is a mark against him, but that fighting spirit is second to none. It's the reason he's won so many champions.
Look at the height.
Frog splash! But is that enough for Dominic?
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
A kick out! We're seeing the never say die attitude of Rey Mysterio.
Will that be the last?
Diving headbutt. Good night.
For the win! 2. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The detestable Dominic Mysterio, ready to face his challenger tonight.
As much as I despise the type of person Dominic has become, his evolution in the ring has been very evident. If only he could use those abilities for good instead of whatever this is.
What this is a man breaking away from the shackles of his family. A man bending the cage his absent father tried to hold him in. Any Dom haters are just trying to suppress his freedom.
All I see is bad attitude and an ungrateful juvenile.
But he could be in for a nightmare tonight because he's facing Cody Rhodes. Cody is as fearless and as bold as they come.
You say fearless, but at times I might describe Cody as reckless. His willingness to battle through injury, to tangle with merciless opponents is as admirable as it is dangerous. But it's those same risks that are also cementing Cody's own legacy.
The 619!
Cody's cut open, but I think he's in his element, guys.
He's heading up top.
Thinking,
Look at the height.
Frog splash!
serious jeopardy for Rhodes.
2. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
The American Nightmare able to persevere here. Absolutely incredible.
That move is... Diving headbutt.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
2. No, stops the count at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Dominic perched up top. From the top.
All the way to the outside.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Absolutely brutal. Ruthless.
And now Rhodes can't stop this momentum.
Yeah, Cody's having some...
Oh, setting them up.
Flipping pile driver, spiked. Will Dominic take advantage?
Into the ring now.
Dirty Dom showing what he thinks of the WWE Universe.
Meet face.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
And he has just taken an extraordinary amount of abuse.
And now Mysterio has all gears in motion.
Yeah, Dominic's firing on all cylinders.
And misses on the springboard.
Looking for a power bomb, but no counter. Uh-oh, this could be bad.
The 619.
And you can see the excitement building in Dominic's eyes.
Look at the height. Frog splash.
But is that enough for Dominic?
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
Kofi Kingston set for competition here tonight. Guys, Kofi's been around the block, but he remains one of the most explosive superstars in all of WWE.
You said it, Michael. Kofi's energy is not just something that exists outside of the ring with New Day and the power of positivity. He brings it every time that bell rings. There is no stopping or slowing him down, at least not for long.
Kingston surely going to bring that high energy to this matchup.
And he's got to deal with Mommy's little monster, Dirty Dom.
Delusional Dom is more like it. You know, I don't think he actually even did hard time.
The only hard time you know about Saxton is in a baby crib. Dominic faced down the Green Mile on a daily basis. Tonight, very well, could be Dom's redemption.
Discouraging results for Kofi.
We're seeing a very decisive Dominic right now.
And well-timed maneuver there.
And I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
We know the lengths that Kofi Kingston is willing to go to. We've seen that time and time again. Is this opponent willing to go just as far, Corey?
I think the key is to avoid that, actually. If you try to match Kofi's...
Diving headbutt. He's struggling a bit here.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
From the top.
Out of the way.
Nobody home.
Kofi escapes a predicament.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on?
And Dominic is now dictating the pace.
Yeah, it looks like Kingston's luck ran out there and his opponent able to catch him using fundamentals.
If this works, it could change the course of the match.
Look at the high front splash.
Big problem for Kofi Kingston.
There's two. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
A superstar claims to have done hard time. Dominic Mysterio doesn't show anyone even 1 ounce of respect. He thinks it's all about him, and that other people should just roll over, give him what he wants.
That's right. What Mommy's Dom wants, he gets. And don't downplay Dominic's time in the joint. It hardened him, made him a tougher man than even his own legendary father.
Did Dominic hand you those talking points? In any case, we'll see how far Dominic's disrespectful attitude gets him in this match.
But then we've got a guy who drops jaws and impresses the WWE Universe every time he competes. Ricochet. With his astonishing athletic ability, Ricochet has made a career of running circles around the competition.
Yeah, the way Ricochet moves in the ring is just incredible. He makes flying from the high red district look easy. And I can assure you, it takes a high degree of skill to pull that off. It's plain to see the entire WWE Universe is captivated by what this man can do.
While not the biggest superstar in the WWE locker room, Ricochet certainly makes up for that in other areas.
Absolutely, Cole. Everyone notices Ricochet's speed and agility, but don't overlook the man's strength. When Ricochet throws all of his power behind...
Look at the high
Splash! Will Dominic take advantage?
2! And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The detestable Dominic Mysterio, ready to face his challenger tonight.
As much as I despise the type of person Dominic has become, his evolution in the ring has been very evident. If only he could use those abilities for good instead of whatever this is.
What this is a man breaking away from the shackles of his family. A man bending the cage his absent father tried to hold him in. Any Dom haters are just trying to suppress his freedom.
All I see is bad attitude and an ungrateful juvenile.
Our truth is extremely unpredictable, though.
Diving headbutt.
R-Truth is getting picked apart right now.
Truth has to find a way to respond quickly.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
What's going to give R-Truth an edge in this matchup and help him find the win?
Has to be his veteran experience. R-Truth was getting it done in the ring before many WWE superstars had even laced up their first pair of boots. The more he puts that experience to work, the better his chances of winning this thing.
He moved, but can he capitalize?
Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place for the 619.
Whoa, and now R-Truth is showing the effects of the...
Watch out!
Splash! Is that enough to take out Truth?
2 count. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
They call Gunther the Ring General, a moniker he earned for the impressive combat tactics he employs in his matches. Tactics which can be as devastating as they are genius.
You could easily mistake Gunther for a big Austrian brute, but he's a very cerebral competitor. Before he even climbs through the ropes, he's ready to devise multiple avenues of attack.
That has helped Gunther stay one step ahead of the competition. He's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
And then we've got Dominic Mysterio, a superstar who turned his back on his own family because he thought they were getting in the way of his greatness. Dom may have inherited his father's tremendous in-ring abilities, but he certainly didn't inherit his dad's class and honor.
Oh, spare me. I respect Dominic's choice to go be his own man, to put himself first. His family was just dragging him down. Dom is a cunning and lethal competitor, and now that he's surrounded himself with people who understand him instead of holding him back, there's no limit to what he can accomplish.
We've seen Gunther stop people dead in their tracks with a single thunderous blow. How do you deal with an opponent like him?
You have to weaken him, all while making yourself a hard target. So be selective with your attacks and try to land.
Look at the height.
Splash! But is that enough for Dominic?
2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Gunther is down, but not out. Such a competitive drive, refusing to let this be over.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you got it.
Uh-oh. Diving headbutt. Good night.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The bell sounds, and when we see Kevin Owens in the ring, we know it's time for some action.
Things get hectic in a hurry when the prize fighter's in the house. Just keep fighting is more than just a t-shirt catchphrase. For KO, it's a way of life.
Kevin Owens can endure insane amounts of punishment, so his opponent is in for a long night any way you look at it. But you know the prize fighter wants the winner's purse tonight.
And he's got to...
A quick...
And for some reason, he stops the count.
Ooh! Oh, what a drop kick.
Oof. Slips out of the way. Whoa, not quite yet. Shot block.
Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason. Boom, a forearm smash. Forearm! And Owens is perhaps not the only determined man in this matchup.
Yeah, Dominic becoming a true student of the game before our very eyes.
Something about Kevin Owens that I think can catch his opponents off guard is his surprisingly high in-ring motor. How do you counter that, Corey?
Well, like you said, KO is seemingly endless energy inside the ring, so trying to wear him out isn't really going to get you anywhere. I think the best answer is also the most dangerous. You've got to go at KO hard and just try to
Look at the height.
Frog splash.
Will Dominic take advantage?
There's two. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Kevin Owens perhaps showing more fight than sense, but he clearly is still in this one. Uh-oh. Diving headbutt. Good night.
2.
It's over.
And this one is over. The black sheep of the Mysterio family, Dominic seems hell-bent on ruining his family's legacy.
Oh, give it a rest, Cole. Dirty Dom has forged his own path. That's something that takes true guts. If you gotta say something bad about Dom, I'm sure he'll have no problem taking care of it in the yard.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, the schoolyard maybe.
And then you have The Miz, who is probably more concerned with protecting his moneymaker than he is actually competing in this match.
Oh, what a shock. Biased Saxton strikes again. The Miz is as successful as he...
Uh-oh. Diving headbutt. And Dominic is really dialed in right now.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Miz's confidence?
Missed timing with that springboard. Oh, that'll do some serious damage.
Oh, that was just malicious. Insulting.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Corey, we know that The Miz is willing to cheat any chance he gets. Is that how he's going to pull out the win here tonight?
Miz doesn't cheat. He finds loopholes and uses those to his advantage. But here's the thing, Cole. He doesn't do that because he has to. Miz does that when he wants to.
Look at the height. Frog splash.
Crucial moment for Miz.
Cover. 2 count. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The detestable Dominic Mysterio, ready to face his challenger tonight.
As much as I despise the type of person Dominic has become, his evolution in the ring has been very evident. If only he could use those abilities for good instead of whatever this is.
What this is a man breaking away from the shackles of his family. A man bending the cage his absent father tried to hold him in. Any Dom haters are just trying to suppress his freedom.
All I see is bad attitude and an ungrateful juvenile.
And he has taken on Randy Orton, who has become, dare I say it, a kinder, gentler Viper?
You may not dare. Orton isn't a kinder Viper, just a smarter one. He's learned to adapt and improve with each year, and it's only made him more potent as a superstar.
Had the Viper scouted.
Momentum isn't completely out of Dominic's side just yet.
Dominic got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
We've seen how dangerous the inherent abilities of Randy Orton have been through the years.
But what we don't see right away is how Randy Orton has evolved those abilities. He's surpassed anything inherited, and he's brought a whole new level to his attack plan. I bet we see some of that tonight.
Jarring European uppercut. Dominic able to avert that. Stops the incoming attack with a knee to the face.
From the top rope. Oh, man.
Way to steer clear.
Boom, what impact. Dominic Mysterio with the first of what could be 3 triple verticals. Paying homage to Eddie Guerrero. Dominic for a third. There it is.
Of the 3 amigos.
Dominic showing off those Lucha Libre influences.
Look at the height. Frog splash.
But is that enough for Dominic? The Viper will not perish. The Viper cannot be slain here tonight.
Moved out of the way. That could change the whole complexion of this match. What a forearm. What a shot.
Nasty kick to the face.
Here he goes for the win. He's on the ropes. The official sees it and waves off the pin. Dominic ascends to the top.
Oh, look out. Through the air. And connects. That's gravity taking a break before coming down like thunder.
Kick to the midsection. Setting them up.
Canadian Destroyer.
That could end the Viper's night.
He's back into the ring. Dominic attempting to gain some fuel from the WWE Universe.
He's showing them what superiority really looks like.
There he goes, right into the corner, leaving himself open here.
Uh-oh, this is risky. This is dangerous. For the top.
And Dominic is really dialed in right now.
And I don't see Dominic relenting anytime soon. He was elusive there. Dropping his opponent with clothesline. Ducks out of the way.
That should do it right there. The count was stopped before it started.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Oh, great counter. Perfect position. Here we go.
The 619. He's going for it all.
Look at the frog splash.
Will Dominic make it pay off? 2.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The always entertaining and surprisingly devastating Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, Tozawa is certainly a superstar who can back up his threats, whether it's dangerous strikes or precision aerials. It's always a top effort from Tozawa.
I'm sure his opponent is about to feel the power of Tozawa.
And then we've got Dominic Mysterio, a superstar who turned his back on his own family because he thought they were getting in the way of his greatness. Dom may have inherited his father's tremendous in-ring abilities, but he certainly didn't inherit his dad's class and honor.
Oh, spare me. I respect Dominic's choice to go be his own man, to put himself first. His family was just dragging him down. Dom is a cunning and lethal competitor, and now that he's surrounded himself with people who understand him instead of holding him back, there's no limit to what he can accomplish. Look at the high frog splash.
Tozawa looks out of it.
2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
One of the most highly decorated superstars in the history of the business, AJ Styles, is in action here tonight.
AJ spent years honing his craft around the world before he eventually took WWE by storm. You'd really be hard-pressed to find a place in the world where Styles hasn't achieved some sort of fame and glory.
And he did so with his incredible athleticism first and foremost, which is why I expect we're about to see a phenomenal match here.
And he's got to deal with Mommy's little monster, Dirty Dom.
Delusional Dom is more like it. You know, I don't think he actually even did hard time.
The only hard time you know about Saxton is in a baby crib.
Dominic faced down the Green Mile on a daily basis. Tonight, very well could be Dom's redemption.
The kick connects.
Corey, we talk a lot about how phenomenal AJ Styles is, a surefire Hall of Famer. I imagine that has to be somewhat overwhelming in terms of trying to measure up against someone like that.
Absolutely it is, Cole, but you can't let that get to you in a matchup like this. Otherwise,
From the top rope. Beautiful drop kick.
Perhaps a little more determination needed from Styles.
Maneuvering their opponent all the way to the middle rope. Dial it up.
The 619.
That's the raw potential of Dominic Mysterio on this.
Look at the height. Frog splash.
will Dominic take advantage?
2 count. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The black sheep of the Mysterio family, Dominic seems hell-bent on ruining his family's legacy.
Give it a rest, Cole. Dirty Dom has forged his own path. That's something that takes true guts. If you gotta say something bad about Dom, I'm sure he'll have no problem taking care of it in the yard.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, the schoolyard maybe.
His opponent, of course, is an ultra-aggressive Finn Balor, who really just cut the humanity out of himself when he joined the Judgment Day.
I would say he found his purpose, Saxton. Balor's always been aggressive. What he has now is a higher purpose. It's really helped him focus that aggression and become the best version of himself.
Just disrespectful.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
Corey, we know that Finn Balor is only focused on winning and by any means necessary. That seems like a quick way to get yourself disqualified in a match.
Balor has the experience and ring knowledge to know when the risk is worth it, Cole. If Balor can keep a level head in this match and bend the rules without breaking them, he should be in an advantageous position. There's that innate lucha style from Mysterio.
The adrenaline is flowing in the veins of Dominic now.
Look at the height. Frog splash.
Balor's in a terrible predicament.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Where does Balor find the strength to go on like this? What a will to fight.
What's the tout? Diving headbutt.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
2 count. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
Veer Mahan, the so-called lion of WWE, will kick things off here tonight.
What's to say about Veer that he isn't going to show you himself? The man's a ball of fire, and frankly, there isn't much he loves more than striking fear into the hearts of his opponent. The only question is, who has the courage to stop him?
Truly a rising power player here in the landscape of WWE.
And he's squaring off against the pariah of the Mysterio family, Dominic.
Put some respect on Dom's name, Saxton, or he'll show you the true meaning of prison justice.
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
And the lion looked more like a house cat there, guys.
An eruption of offense from Mysterio.
Momentum has completely shifted to Dominic.
Can Mahan recover from this adversity?
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face. Jarring impact. And what's your best chance at taming the so-called Lion of WWE.
Fast feet and lady luck on your side. The one knock on Veers is inexperience, which you can usually make up for with his power and intensity. But if you can outsmart him and find the right opportunities to strike, I'd say you have a very slight chance.
With a high frog splash!
But is that enough for Dominic?
The cover! And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, there have been plenty of superstars who can be called cocky during my time in this business, but Theory has made it a point to be the very definition of cocky during his time in WWE.
Look at Theory defining a whole generation. Absolutely impressive of him. A man who doesn't want to wait his turn. A man who knows his worth. A man who knows everything is owed to him.
I didn't mean what I said to be a good thing, Corey, though I won't deny Theory's in-ring talent. It's just that, and neither will he.
And he's got to deal with mommy's little monster, Dirty Dom.
Delusional Dom is more like it. You know, I don't think he actually even did hard time.
The only hard time you know about Saxton is in a baby crib. Dominic faced down the Green Mile on a daily basis. Tonight, very well, could be Dom's redemption.
I have to wonder, Corey, what would Austin Theory's game plan be for this matchup? Look at the high frog splash!
Does Theory have any fight left?
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The star pupil of the Alpha Academy, Otis, looking to stay on the honor roll tonight.
I'm glad Otis has finally started to take his career seriously. He has an impressive amateur background, but he was too busy trying to be liked by everyone.
I think you're just jealous people actually liked him, Corey.
And he's got to deal with mommy's little monster, Dirty Dom.
Delusional Dom is more like it. You know, I don't think he actually even did hard time.
The only hard time you know about Saxton is in a baby crib. Dominic faced down the Green Mile on a daily basis. Tonight, very well, could be Dom's redemption.
And Dominic is now dictating the pace.
Dominic is really remaining the aggressor here.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. Attack after attack on target.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but
yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast in time.
Otis now competing, quote, for the Academy. So what are his keys to victory?
Alpha Academy has unlocked something in Otis he'd never used before. His competitiveness and his aggression.
Look at the high frog splash!
Otis is in a terrible predicament.
2! And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner.
And the bell rings on this match featuring one of the most imposing superstars of all time, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
rarely has a nickname been more appropriate. Bobby Lashley has the kind of poise, the kind of power that makes opponents stop in their tracks and severely rethink their life choices.
Lashley looking to put that power into effect here this evening.
And then we've got Dominic Mysterio, a superstar who turned his back on his own family because he thought they were getting in the way of his greatness. Dom may have inherited his father's tremendous in-ring abilities, but he certainly didn't inherit his dad's class and honor.
Oh, spare me. I respect Dominic's choice to go be his own man, to put himself first. His family was just dragging him down. Dom is a cunning and lethal competitor, and now that he's surrounded himself with people who understand him instead of holding him back, there's no limit to what he can accomplish.
Gets him with the counter.
Lashley might be able to start mounting something here.
Yeah, Lashley able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
And Dominic is now dictating the pace.
Hardy's arsenal is being taken away.
And Dominic is getting the crowd going.
Something's about to go either very wrong.
The top rope. Whoa, look out. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
And Lashley on the receiving end of some rocking offense.
There's been plenty of action in this match. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Reversal coming good on the attack.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Dominic gets the better there.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
He catches Dominic with a counter. And that was a precisely measured attack. Lashley's losing any kind of advantage here.
We're seeing a very decisive Dominic right now.
The Ram Negos.
And you can see the excitement building in Dominic's eyes now.
Need to hustle back to...
Kick to the gut. Set up. There's the Canadian Destroyer.
Wow.
Will Dominic make it pay off?
He'll head to the ring. The young Dominic Mysterio looking to fire up the audience here. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
Jinder Mahal is, of course, the man who calls himself the modern-day Maharaja, a superstar who is determined to see his name in lights and surround himself with fortune and glory.
Jinder doesn't call himself that, Cole. He is the modern-day Maharaja. Show some respect. Jinder's a self-made man who's worked hard to craft himself into the ideal superstar. Anything Jinder has won, he has richly deserved.
So you say, Corey, but everyone who Jinder ever uses a stepping stone or who he's cheated probably sees it differently.
And he's squaring off against the pariah of the Mysterio family, Dominic.
Put some respect on Dom's name, Saxton, or he'll show you the true meaning of prison justice.
And Dominic is really dialed in right now.
Jinder has a storm to weather here. No 619. Instead, whip back down to the mat.
Gouging at the face, this is gnarly.
Come on, enough.
Rip it and tear.
Cover. He kicks out with authority.
Not enough pressure on the pin.
Jinder Mahal with a drop toe hold, looking to put this one away. Camel clutch locked in.
Dominic Mysterio approaching the finish line of this.
Trying to somehow reverse this and counter.
Breaks out of the camel clutch. Nice job.
Oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Oh God, that hurt.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place for the 619.
That's the raw potential of Dominic Mysterio on display for the world to see.
Look at the height.
Frog splash! But is that enough for Dominic?
And this one is over.
Here is your winner!
There's the bell, folks. This is a much more aggressive, sinister, maybe even diabolical Jimmy Uso that we've seen as of late. His behavior, more erratic, his motives, somewhat shrouded in mystery. Not a man you want to get on the bad side of.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, and Jimmy knows what he needs to do if he wants to be a big dog in this business. You might not get his motives, Cole, but that's by design.
I suppose that only Jimmy needs to know what he has in mind moving forward.
And he's got to deal with Mommy's little monster, Dirty Dom.
Delusional Dom is more like it. You know, I don't think he actually even did hard time.
The only hard time you know about Saxton is in a baby crib. Dominic faced down the Green Mile on a daily basis. Tonight, very well, could be Dom's redemption.
619!
And you can see the excitement building in Dominic's eyes now.
Look at the height.
Frog splash! Terrible position for Jimmy.
2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
The cunning veteran Robert Roode in action here tonight. Roode's competed all over the world, has seen and done it all in this business.
And as far as Roode is concerned, all of that experience puts him in a class of his own. In his mind, no one can stand toe-to-toe with him inside the ring.
Roode's proven over the years that he knows what it takes to be a champion in this industry and how to put down anyone who gets in his way.
And he's got to deal with Mommy's little monster, Dirty Dom.
Delusional Dom is more like it. You know, I don't think he actually even did hard time.
The only hard time you know about Saxton is in a baby crib. Dominic faced down the Green Mile on a daily basis. Tonight, very well, could be Dom's redemption.
Can Roode withstand much more of this?
And I don't see Dominic relenting anytime soon.
That's telling your opponent you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place for the 619.
That's the raw potential of Dominic Mysterio on display for the world to see.
Look at the height. Frog splash.
Will Dominic make it pay off?
There's 2. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Dirty.
A superstar claims to have done hard time. Dominic Mysterio doesn't show anyone even 1 ounce of respect. He thinks it's all about him, and that other people should just roll over, give him what he wants.
That's right. What Mommy's Dom wants, he gets. And don't downplay Dominic's time in the joint. It hardened him, made him a tougher man than even his own legendary father.
Did Dominic handle those talking points? In any case, we'll see how far Dominic's disrespectful attitude gets him in this match.
And he'll be facing off against the, visionary Seth Rollins.
Oh, put some passion behind it, Saxton. He is the visionary. He is the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins. When you're taking on a mastermind like Seth Rollins, the most important thing to remember is that you have to take away his ability to control the match. Pace is a good place to start. If Rollins wants things fast, slow him down. If he tries to be methodical, start outrunning him.
Yeah, owning the tempo here could definitely fluster Rollins. Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
All the way up, and wow, what a unique counter. I think it's time to dial it up.
6-1-9.
There's that innate lucha style from Mysterio.
The adrenaline is flowing.
Look at the height.
Splash!
Seth's eyes look glazed over.